Our season is barely underway and already there could be a little quarterback controversy brewing in New Orleans. Welcome back to the New Orleans Saints franchise, everybody. We come into the episode 1 and 2, and my focus right now is on the quarterback. Derek Carr has not been good 3 games in. His accuracy has not been very sharp, and he's completed less than 50% of his passes, and he's left a lot of yards on the field. He was a part of our first half disaster last week that led to the entire starting lineup getting benched in Green Bay, offense and defense. There were a lot of problems. Carr was not all of them, but the quarterback issues are hard to ignore when they've been this obvious, especially with a quarterback as experienced as Carr making as much money. How much more will it take before everybody's calling for Jameis Winston? Everybody loves the backup quarterback on teams like this. Our defense has also really disappointed me looking at weeks 1 and 3. We were great in week 2, but last week was a mess. We couldn't slow down Jordan Love in the first half. We couldn't get sacks or turnovers. It wasn't until the second half we started to actually see some potential. And one player I thought stood out was cornerback Paulson Adebo, who had given up a touchdown early in the game, but came back and helped us shut down Green Bay's offense in the second half. I made him a focus player this week, getting him some extra experience, and I feel pretty good about his overall progress. In practice this week, Michael Thomas did suffer a little hip pointer, and he's not going to play. Receiver is already a tough spot for us because we don't have the most polished depth, and losing Thomas is big. However, the offense does get back Alvin Kamara from his suspension after missing the first 3 games of the year, which adds a whole new element to this offense. And we'll send this offense out to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who have a very good defensive core still from that Super Bowl winning team, and a secondary that features Jamel Dean, Carlton Davis, Antoine Winfield Jr., and up front, you've got the beast, Vita Vea. Not an easy task for this offense, especially with them reeling and now not having their option in Michael Thomas. This feels like a very big week for us with a 1 and 2 start, going up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for the first time. But we're back at home, hoping we can get this offense under control and make plays defensively. I expect this to be a good defense, and last week was simply not acceptable. We're sending that defense out straight away as Groupie sends us off in the Superdome. The Bucs will have it, taken out of the end zone and not quite reaching the 20-yard line. Good tackle by Lynn Bowden. So the Buccaneers quarterback this year is Baker Mayfield, who has now bounced around the league a little bit, had a great primetime game with the Rams last year, off to a 5-touchdown start, 3 interceptions. Field is spread out, and Mayfield firing has Chris Godwin open, and he makes the catch, and it's a 28-yard connection right away. Not a good feeling to see that after the way last week went. Mayfield on first down, behind his target, and broken up by Marshawn Lattimore. We'll see if the benching last week in the second half is the wake-up call this team needed. Short throw, it's complete, and Davis makes the hit. It'll be 3rd down. The Bucs go spread out. Mayfield back to pass. Downfield, off the mark for Mike Evans, who will have another famous matchup with Marshawn Lattimore. But that's a stop. The starters didn't get a single one last week. Now Derek Carr leads the offense out, and I want to see more efficiency, a better completion percentage. 47 is absolutely atrocious, but I'm confident it can improve. 1st and 10, Kamara's in the game, a fake from Carr, floating and knocked down by Jamel Dean. He wanted Rashid Shaheed. Offset eye behind Carr. And welcome back to Alvin Kamara, finding the hole and getting first down yardage. On his first touch of the year, it's a gain of 16. Very good to have him back out there. It's a fake on first down. Carr downfield. Got him in stride. Cut by Shaheed. That's the kind of throw you expect from Derek Carr. Now we're inside the 40 of Tampa. Carr blitzed and sacked. Can't escape Devin White. And that makes it a very tough third down. Not in field goal range here. 3rd and long. Carr connects with Johnson. He's inside the 35. And they can at least bring on the field goal team now. 50-yard try for Blake Grupe, left hash. On its way, and he does it again from 50+. Good start for New Orleans. And the defense comes back out, playing off the receivers. Now looking to maybe get a jam in. Mayfield tipped and knocked down. Got some penetration inside. Now 3rd down. Bucks need the 40. Pressure on Baker. Resets and throws it away. 2 punts forced to start our action. And the offense is back out. Shaheed, receiver to the right. Olave left. Carr swings it out to Kamara. In space. And brought down after a short gain. Should see a fair amount of throws going to Kamara now with him back. He's in the backfield along with Williams on 3rd down as the pressure's on and down goes Carr. Vita Vea is a true force up front. One blocker is just not going to cut it. 3-0, Tampa football at their own 36. Out quick, going to the ground is Mike Evans, making a good catch, gain of 7. The running back is Leonard Fournette, back in Tampa. A nice tackle made by Pete Werner. That's a very good one-on-one play. Forces a 3rd and short. Blitzing Mayfield, caught by Trey Palmer, the Nebraska rookie, 1st down. Palmer, a 6th-round pick, already on the field here for the Bucks. A play fake and a shot knocked away from Godwin. We do not have an interception yet. I am waiting for that first takeaway. 3rd down, they back off. Baker, down he goes! Lost the ball in the process, but the Bucks keep it. They brought the nickel off the edge, Ugo Amadi, and Mayfield never had any clue he was coming. Good start defensively. They have responded this week. Handoff Kamara inside for a gain of 4. A lot of 2 receiver sets today without Michael Thomas. Now a throw goes to Olave. Makes a nice spinning grab. 1st down, New Orleans. You're going to see very simple formations, it seems, from this offense today. Juwan Johnson on the catch. Good for 9. With Antoine Winfield shaken up. He'll come off the field. 2nd and short. Jamal Williams in the game. Gets a block from Prentice. Runs through 1. That was Dean. And Williams has 1st down yardage. And you're still going to see him. Kamara's never been like a bell cow running back, so don't expect that to change. A 3rd down now for Carr, getting out of the pocket and throwing this one away. Might have had a chance to go downfield. Would have been a tough throw for him. So out comes Grupe again from 53. Strong leg right down the middle. And the Saints extend their lead at 6-0. Definite improvement out of our team so far in the first half. And I like defensively, we're just not making much easy on the passing game like we did against the Packers. With a run here, it's Fournette running right into Demario Davis. 5 rushes, 12 yards. And constantly putting this team in tough 3rd downs. Baker needs 7. Double clutches. Now finds Fournette. And he's got it. 1st down. Nice job finding the safety valve there. At their own 42. Fournette the carry. Big hole. Running over Adebo. Inside the 40. That's trouble. Leonard Fournette still got it at 28 years old. Now in the pistol, Mayfield across the middle. Good hands by Trey Palmer. A rare 3 tight end look now for this offense. Mayfield throwing. Good catch. Cade Otton inside the 20. Buccaneers into the red zone for the first time. Now a 2-receiver look, giving it to Fournette. Flag down as the tackle's made by Tyrann Mathieu, and that's going to back up the Bucs. Back to that 3 tight end look again. That's Mike Evans inside the 20 and not going far. It'll be 3rd down. Bucs need the 7-yard line or so. Mayfield protected, and open is Godwin inside the 5, right in the middle of the field. Again, unable to create much pressure, and eventually someone's going to be open. Baker throwing quick. That's Evans, and he gets a couple. Locked up there with Marshawn Lattimore. 2nd and goal. Baker hit, and down he goes. Brian Bresee. They tried to go with option there. Not the right call for the Bucs. They back up to the 6. Another crack at it. Mayfield doesn't like it, extends the play, and throws it away. The defense holds up strong again. The Bucs do get 3, and we don't have a touchdown here in the first half. 3:10 on the clock. Carr back to pass. Fires outside. It's caught by Chris Olave, who's off to a slower start this week. Passing game trying to keep things pretty simple. The give to Kamara, stretching outside. Good block from Olave. He's got the first and a whole lot more. Down to the Buc 32-yard line. Already feels like Kamara's making a difference for the running game. 1st and 10. And this time in the backfield is Logan Hall. It's a loss of 4. That'll slow down the momentum of this drive. With 1:22 to go, Carr gets hit by Vea, and it lands in front of Jawan Johnson, incomplete. Here is another 3rd down and long. They're on the edge of field goal range. Carr got it to Johnson, and it's caught shy of the marker. And a decision now coming up for the Saints. With the offense out there, we got movement and a false start. So they're not going to be going for it here. They'll bring out Groupie again. Now a 46-yard try, and that kick is good. 9-3. Low-scoring first half. Trying to keep the Bucs from answering now with 1:13 to go. Mayfield, plenty of time, but now needs someone to get open. Decides to throw it away. This is just night and day a different team defensively. Like, there were open voids all over against the Packers. Mayfield, he's not finding much, and now he's going down. Kalen Saunders on the sack. We're sending the offense back out there one more time. We have 47 seconds at our own 22. Carr starts in the air. He's pressured and throws off the mark again, wanting Jawan Johnson. Eric McCoy's had his hands full there. There haven't been enough double teams. Trying to set up a screen now, and that didn't work either. The offense in flux. And now they're going to put Taysom Hill in the shotgun. Hill out to Kamara, turning it up. Can't find the space he needs. He's out of bounds. And that is your first half. The Saints coming back strong defensively. They've put together a couple field goal drives, but not that one possession that really instills the confidence we're looking for in Derek Carr in the offense. But we're going to take this as opposed to last week. Meanwhile, the London Jaguars hosted the Falcons this week, and that means the Falcons moved to 2-2, losing 17-7, which is good news for us. If the Saints can win today, we'll be in fine shape through the season's first quarter or so. Alvin Kamara's back, already delivering some big plays, and hopefully there's more to come as we get this second half underway. Carr hands off. Kamara right side, shut down by Ryan Neal. We have seen very few 3-receiver looks out of the Saints. They go with 2 tight ends on 3rd down. Dropped off Kamara, turns it up for a first down. That is what he brings to the offense. The most simple dump-offs can be the plays you're looking for. He's one of the best at it. Now picks up the pressure. Carr fires, finding Olave. He held on. There was a wide open receiver on the other side, but it's still a first down regardless. Kamara dodging Vea's penetration. That's a gain of 4 running inside. 2 receivers stacked left. Carr second down. That's Juwan Johnson getting a lot of targets today. It'll be 3rd and short. They're right on the edge of field goal range. Prentice the fullback. It's Williams right up the middle. First down, Saints. They got a good double team on Vita Vea that time. They are splitting out Juwan Johnson now, and he's covered by a pass rusher. And Carr's throwing his way, and it is incomplete. Trying to give Juwan Johnson a chance to go grab the rebound. Now a 3rd down. 4-man rush. Stepping up. There he is again. It's Vita Vea. His 2nd sack of the day. So Blake Grupe, this rookie kicker, he is earning his paycheck. Kick is up, and his 4th field goal is through. It's finally a 2-possession game. Now can the defense pick up where they left off? Mayfield has not gotten comfortable. Hands off to Rashad White, who gets first down yardage. I think in this situation, you've got to be a little more balanced. It's clear the passing game on its own is not doing quite enough. They go Fournette's way, and he picks up a decent gain. We also haven't seen them connect on a really big play downfield since that first one to Godwin. Going short to Otten now, and that's a good tackle by Marcus May. It'll be 3rd and short. 3 receivers left. Mayfield gets it out, and it's incomplete for Godwin. Forcing the quick throw, you gotta execute. The Bucs haven't done it. Another stop for New Orleans. Off the fake, here's Carr. He floats it, finding Olave. Right over the defender, Levante David, and dropped in the bucket. That's one of Carr's best throws all year. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's A.T. Perry. The rookie running with it, first down. Nice little catch and run. His first grab of the day. Back to that 2-receiver look, though. Off the fake. It's off the edge. Pressured by Joe Tryon Shoyinka. Putting that speed rush on Trevor Penning. Dropping us back to the 43. Carr steps up. Fires over the middle. Missing Olave. That was one you'd like to have back. Buccaneers have it here. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Fournette fighting through contact and pinballing his way to the 27. It'll be 3rd down. Getting in the receiver's faces again. A single high look. They bring 4. Baker off the mark for Godwin. Paid the price and couldn't even get an accurate ball in his direction. Saints take over at their own 37. A counter for Kamara, trying to stay patient as he picks up 5. Nearly the end of the 3rd quarter. Carr fakes. He's on the move. Caught by Olave on the run in Buck territory. First down. They found some success with their play-action game today. Back in plus territory here in the 4th quarter. Behind Olave, it's incomplete. Still not as efficient as you'd like him to be. 3rd down for Carr. Gets it away. Off the hands of Johnson. Stretching out for it. Incomplete. And they've got to bring out the kicker again. Grupe, 51 yards, got it! 15-3. Saints winning this game in odd fashion. We'll take it. Can they close against this offense? Baker has not gotten comfortable. There's been no rhythm to the offense. They haven't done well on 3rd down. A fake with his eyes downfield, launching, incomplete for Godwin. 3 defenders in the area. We couldn't even cover receivers last week, and now we got blanket triple coverage. Godwin can't hold on. Marshawn Lattimore, what a game he's having today. He is playing at an elite level. 3rd and 10, pressure on Baker, throwing it away. They get off the field again. This is why I believe in the defense, because this is closer to what I expect. 15-3. Kamara away from Devin White's pursuit. It's a short gain on his 14th carry. At their own 32. Play fake. Plenty of protection as Carr buys a little extra time. There's Olave into Buck territory again. On play action, they're going to Olave nearly every time. Not unlike what Minnesota will do with Justin Jefferson. Here is Kamara outside the numbers, getting first down yardage. We've almost entered the red zone. Offset eye, Jamal Williams is the running back. It's a counter. Williams dives inside the 20. Almost inside 10 minutes here in the 4th. Out quickly, Olave, short gain, keeping the offense on schedule. 2 receivers to the right, it's 3rd down. A fake to Kamara. Carr throwing it, incomplete. Wanted Foster Moreau, he couldn't hold on, and now it's 4th down. And it doesn't appear they're going to kick. They're up by 12, leave the offense out there, they're going to go, and it's picked off! Jamel Dean jumps in front of Rashid Shaheed. And Carr was impacted by Vita Vea. And this ball just kind of fluttered and gave Dean a chance to jump it. A call there by Tim Cannon that I think many are going to question. A 12-point game. Mayfield underneath for Trey Palmer. Goes for a first. The Bucs have 137 passing yards. And this is kind of their last gasp here. They're going to have to walk the plank if they can't get points soon. And it's a short gain now underneath, going again to the rookie Palmer. 7:43 on the clock. Mayfield protected, and open is Evans. Lifted off his feet, down around the 50, as Matt Filer is shaken up. 6 grabs, 39 yards for Mike Evans. That's not a typical stat line for him. Outside now, Godwin, short gain. And these short gains, clock is running between all these plays. The Saints are okay giving these up. 3rd down, off the mark from Mayfield in the direction of Palmer. 4th down, and the Bucs have to go. Mayfield's in the gun, needs the Saints 40. Downfield, broken up by Paulson Adebo. He does it again. Saints take over on downs. Under 6 to play. Ball at their own 47. That's complete to Olave as he's lifted up by Devin White and slammed down like it's the main event of WrestleMania. At the 46, throwing outside. There's a screen to Shaheed, and it moves the sticks. Nice call. 4:37 to go in this game as Kamara runs it left. Gets solid yardage on his 17th carry. Saints leaning more on that running game. From the 38 now, Carr back to pass. Has to eat it. Pressure got there, and he didn't want to force it. Vita Vea is back for more. And that might keep the Saints out of field goal range. Ball is at the 46. They bring across A.T. Perry. He turns it up, has a chance, and is brought down shy of the marker, but he gets close. 4th and 2. And the offense is again going to stay on the field. Tim Cannon says you're not done yet. Inside 3 minutes, 4th and 2. Never had a chance. They failed again. And they leave the door open for the Buccaneers. They have 2:17 to go. Baker feels rushed. Downfield, knocked away by Lattimore. Well, they turned him over on downs last time. Can they do it again? 4th and 2. Toss to Fournette. Has the edge. First down and more. This is trouble. Finally brought down at the 31 as we hit the 2-minute warning. Saints trying to slam the door. Bucks trying to stay in it. Mayfield lofting. Godwin out of bounds. Close, though, and they're going to take a second look. And they've overturned the call. Godwin got his feet down. 5 yards out. Swung out to Fournette. And brought down as he cannot escape to the sideline. They go up tempo to save those precious seconds. Mayfield fires. Caught. Touchdown. Buccaneers. Cade Otton. And they finally reached the end zone and have cut this to a 1-possession game. Not to mention they have all their timeouts. 1:21 to go. They will attempt an onside kick. This is Chase McLaughlin. And it's picked up by the Saints. And they'll have it at the 41-yard line. But the Bucks, they can stop the clock. This is what the Saints have allowed them to do by not kicking those field goals. First down, and it goes to Kamara right up the middle. He is gone! Welcome back, Alvin Kamara, with the exclamation point in his first game back. How about that? We end up needing one more first down, and Kamara goes the distance. And the Buccaneers are back down by 2 possessions. Under a minute to go. Mayfield, he's got him. Raheem Jarrett, the rookie out of Maryland. Timeout Buccaneers. 38 seconds to go. Across the middle, hitting Palmer inside the 10. These rookie receivers have made some plays. They're out of timeouts. Scanning, Mayfield connects with Chris Godwin. And they have their second touchdown. So another crack then at the onside kick. And this is going to decide if they have a chance or not. 5-point game. No timeouts for the Bucks. McLaughlin take 2. Picked up Lynn Bowden. This game is over. The Saints, put into a tough spot after last week's loss, answer the challenge by Tim Cannon, their head coach. And they pick up the victory and move to 2-2. I think there's a lot to work on still with this team, but defensively, that is winning football. I'm really happy with how our defense played today. They made it tough on Baker Mayfield. The coverage was tight and competitive. We got pressure throughout the game, and they never got a consistent rhythm. The offense, meanwhile, remains a big work in progress, and missing Thomas didn't help. Having Kamara back was a big help. I would have liked to involve him more in the passing game, but I think the playbook stinks. I'll talk about that here in a moment. But I'm happy to be 2-2 now, getting back in the win column, and now 2-0 in division. We were able to navigate around Vita Vea, and using the double teams feature is actually really useful. It's actually helpful as well in the running game, and that's something I'm going to start leaning on a lot more, because there are certain plays where to be blocked up the way we need to, you got to double that nose. So now we go to this QB1 check-in. We did call out Derek Carr a little bit there in the beginning. He didn't have a great game, but got the victory. I don't think he played poorly. You know, we can still do a better job catching balls in traffic. There were some misses on his part, but overall, a better game. Missing Michael Thomas. Next week, though, higher expectations when we take on the New England Patriots. And now this entire division in the NFC South is 2-2 4 weeks in. Here are the players of the week from week 4. I'll start doing a better job of keeping up with the rest of the league and seeing what the developments are throughout. We do have one undefeated team remaining. that being the San Francisco 49ers. A fair amount of 3-1 teams doing a pretty good job. And then you got the Pack here at 2-2, including our entire division. And a couple winless teams still out there in the New York Jets and Houston Texans, who are on the schedule 2 weeks from now. It wasn't just us that Jordan Love carved up. He is the NFL's leading passer through 4 weeks with 1 more yard than Patrick Mahomes, who does have 10 touchdowns to no interceptions. Desmond Ridder is having a great start to the year, so is Brock Purdy. Jimmy Garoppolo leads the NFL in interceptions, taking some of the heat off me for once. Aaron Jones, NFL's leading rusher. Green Bay's got a pretty good thing going offensively. I know a lot of that was against us, but 3 of those games weren't. And second in receiving, Chris Olave. We can get him the football at 19.4 yards per reception. Clearly, I have an idea of how to use him correctly. But I still think our playbook is really, really bad. And usually what I do in these franchises is I use the base playbook for the first year, and then I start making changes in year 2. I've got to start making changes now. This is one of the most boring playbooks I've ever used. It's all just like quick rhythm timing stuff that Madden is not good at. The way players animate, the way the ball is thrown, it does not set up for good rhythm passing. And I need more route concepts. I need more options. And this playbook default does not give it to me. I think it's got some of the worst plays and just lack of variety I've seen out of any base playbook. So I'm going to be in the lab getting us something a little bit better so we can start to hopefully be a little more successful offensively, and I can have more than like 7 plays I'm excited to call. Derek Carr, 4 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 1 interception in each game so far. Jamal Williams leads us in rushing, but Kamara's right behind him. Chris Olave, 387 yards, and I think has a chance to put together a pretty special season. We are still waiting for that first interception. We haven't taken the ball away, and we've been close. We've dropped some interceptions. We're due. We're due. Someone's got to catch one. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about here, in real life, Carl Granderson was given a big contract last week by the Saints, like $50+ million. They like him a lot in New Orleans. Now, when my franchises get underway, I consider us to be in our own little universe, and I don't really worry about real life a whole lot. But sometimes when something happens, like so quickly in real life, I consider adding it to our franchise. In this case, I'm not going to be adding in Granderson's contract. I'm guessing that in a roster update, Granderson's going to come in to be a lot better and maybe have like star development or something. So rather than like giving him the contract and adjusting his ratings, we're just going to leave things the way they are and go off on our own journey. This week, we're going to be passing real life's timeline anyway, and we're going to leave them in the dust. So that's going to be a wrap on that. And that'll do it for this episode, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Much more fun than getting blown out by the Green Bay Packers, that's for sure. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel for more Saints franchise. There will be a lot more content than there was last week. Last week I wasn't even making content. And this week we're back to the usual stuff. Y'all have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one.